Hi guys, welcome to our daily encounter. There are a lot of scriptures that refer to the tongue as a very dangerous instrument. As we've gone through the book of Psalms, we've seen how dangerous the tongue is and how it can be used as a weapon to destroy. In the book of Proverbs, we've come across passages that clearly warn us about how we use our tongue to even abstain from using it a lot of times, to refrain from talkativeness, and it's better to be silent and appear wise than to speak and look like a fool, that type of thing. And then we could think about James chapter 3 that talks about the tongue as a fire, a world of iniquity. There are a lot of passages that warn us about the danger of the tongue, and certainly the tongue is a very dangerous instrument. We can probably all think of times in which we stuck our foot in our mouth. We said the wrong thing at the wrong time. Maybe we've hurt people, or maybe we've been hurt by words that other people spoke. The tongue is a very, very dangerous thing. But what's refreshing is Proverbs chapter 25 in our reading today in verses 11 through 13, which actually talk about the fact that the tongue can be a positive thing as well. This is what it says. It says, like apples of gold and settings of silver is a word spoken in right circumstances. Like an earring of gold and an ornament of fine gold is a wise reprover to a listening ear. Like the cold of snow in the time of harvest is a faithful messenger to those who send him. So here, 3 different ways of using one's tongue. One is in speaking the right word at the right time. In verse 11, one that's the tongue that is used to help people out, to help people see how they've gone astray, and helping them to draw them back in the right path again. And then also being faithful, being sent out with a message and being faithful to deliver that message. That is seen as a pleasant thing. And so the tongue, in a lot of cases, can be a positive thing when handled the right way. And that's something that we can focus on even today. What are some ways that I can use my tongue in a positive way? We could relate it more specifically to the context here. We could say that, I'm going to watch my tongue. I'm only going to speak when it's appropriate to speak. I'm not going to speak out of turn. I'm also going to use my tongue to help people, to see the truth about themselves and the truth about their situations, to guide them in the right path. But I'm going to do it in a timely and appropriate way. And then I'm also going to use my tongue to be a faithful messenger. If someone sends me to speak a word, I'm going to do it in a faithful way, in a way that honors them. The way that this is probably most clearly seen by a Christian is the faithful message of the gospel. The Lord has sent us out with a message, and we can be faithful to our master by giving that message out to as many people as possible and saying it with grace and love and truth. And that can be a very powerful thing as well. But there's many other ways that we could use our tongues in a positive way to encourage people, to help people to see the better of a particular circumstance, to help them see things through a more optimistic perspective when that's appropriate. There's a lot of different ways that we can build people up. We can encourage them. We can strengthen them by the words that we speak. We can speak truth to people. We can help people see things more clearly. Oftentimes, there's a lot of good that can be done with the tongue. And that's something that these verses remind us. So what we walk away with in our reading today is, what can we say? What can we do to be a positive influence in the people around us, wherever we go today, whether it's just around our family, or we're around coworkers or people we interact with at the grocery store, wherever we're going today? What can we do to be a positive light to others, to have our speech seasoned with salt, to be pleasant, to give pleasant words that are like apples of gold and settings of silver, words that are pleasant, appropriate, timely, that sort of thing. And maybe we can focus on not just being careful that we don't use our tongue in a dangerous way, but be intentional about using our tongue in a positive way. in a helpful way. So these are some things we can think about and reflect on as we do our reading today. And with that, guys, I do thank you for watching the video today. Hope you guys have a great day. Love you guys. God bless.